Hello then, welcome to another episode of Farming Sim 2019 with me, Stockoglaws. How are you? I hope you're well. Right, today we got to go sell this header. We don't need it anymore. Why not sell it, but return it, should we say. There we go. Cool, it's been returned. Now, we have got some grain in our, or some sunflower. We've got 1,955 in here. So let's just pop into you. We're getting ready to sell a full load of sunflower. Let's uncover that. Turn you on. Put those beacons on. And let's go sell that. And also sell the bit that we got in the at the shop as well. I think we need to move it to the other side. Is it that one? Tip side left. Nope. For some reason. Oh, hang on. For some reason, it's not allowing me to tip. There we go. Okay, cool. So this should bring us some much needed money. And considering we bought the field, this is kind of free money. Apart from 1,500, which we needed to for the rent and the. Oh, there you go, 9,000 income. So that's not too bad. We've still got 2,000, well, just under 2,000 litres to sell as well. So we're just going to pop to the shop and pick up that from the harvester, and that should help. That should help with things. So yeah, the let's have a breakdown of where we are. Much for myself, more than anybody. It's been a few days since I've played, but okay. So growth wise, these two are ready for harvesting now, which is cool. That's just been harvested. So we got that to do. But I also want to get on with the cows that I said. So yeah, we'll get back. We'll sell the last bit of sunflower, and then we use the harvester then to start harvesting the fields. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm on the right hand. Yeah, I'm on the right side of the road. And then once we've done that, we'll look at placing our cow stable. Stable of horses. It's cow pen, isn't it? Hang on, I've got to check. It'll drive me mad. Animal pens, cow pasture. There we go. That's the technical term for it. Hey, words. So yeah, we're going to put the cow pasture somewhere on our land. I'm not quite sure where yet, but we'll figure that out shortly. And we're back at the shop, ready to pick up that bit of sunflower. There we go. Cool. In case you're wondering, the patch has come out, so we can actually landscape now, which is really cool. I don't want to do it because we don't own the land anyway, but basically you can sculpt, so you can raise and lower, and also painting. There's different things that you can paint as well. So we'll have a go at that at some point. It's fairly new to me, but yeah, we'll sort that. What I might do is just drive into you first and take it over to the field, pick up the header and start harvesting. It's actually quite weird to drive without the header, you know. But yeah, so I'm really pleased about how the farm is looking at the moment, and the plan that we're putting in place. Obviously with the fields that we've got, and the soon to be cow pasture. Yes, it's been a few days since my last recording. I've had a crazy weekend. It's been the Christmas works due, and a lot of travelling. So it's unfortunately it's just this crazy time of year where you don't really know whether you're coming or going. But I hope things will start to settle down as the closer we get some time off work, and I can actually produce some videos over the Christmas break, which should be good. I'm also going to be doing a couple of live streams before Christmas as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Twitch and Twitter, because it'll be indicated then on when I'll be live streamed, in case you want to catch that. Okay, let's do the small field first, I think. There we go. And we get Ewan to harvest these fields. And we're going to put the cow pasture, I think. I don't know where to put it. I was going to put it on here, but I don't know whether that's the best place. We'll have a look. Right, there he is. Off he pops. Oh, it's Mary Jane. It isn't Ewan. There we go. Mary Jane's... what have we got here? Soybean. Lovely. Now we'll jump into you. And go sell. I've just got to make sure where the best place to sell this is. Let's have a look. So we've got sunflowers, which is this one here. And the best place is the grain mill. Which, oh, okay, it's changed. It's at the top there. No problem. Well, I'll cut it here and I'll see you back at the grain mill. And we're back. I don't know how much this is going to be, but every little helps, as they say. Okay, there we go. Well, there we go. 3 grand. That's worth it. So let's make 9, 10, and 12. So about 12 or 13,000. Take away the 1,500 rental for the header, and yeah, we got back. You know, we got back about 10 grand for buying that field. So it was definitely worth it. So we're just going to head back now and just check up on Mary Jane. And yeah, we're going to place our cow pasture. So a lot of the... which way should I go? I could go this way. A lot of the fields at the moment look like they're ready for harvesting. So there should be some good contracts out there for us. But I think we're so busy, we don't really need the contracts. Even though we could do with the money. But you can see Mary Jane in the distance there. And that field there is full of soybean, all ready to be harvested, and that should bring us in a good amount of money. Thankfully, well, not thankfully, but soybean is quite an expensive crop, but it doesn't, you know, the yield isn't very big, so it will take a little while for. What's going on here, Mary Jane? Just decided not to do that bit then, eh? Okay. So it'll take a while for Mary Jane to get full, I think. Let's just check. There we go. Yeah. So if that's the case, let's turn this off and let's buy ourselves. Oh, we need to get the money first, but let's. It's 100,000, isn't it? So let's get the money here. Let's just borrow. There we go. And where are we going to put it? We are going to put it the cow pasture. So it is quite big. Oh, that's the shop. So we want to head this way. Fortunately, it doesn't go any quicker than this. This is our land here. So we could put it here. I was actually thinking, see if it'll fit at the bottom of number 19. Is that? I had to rotate. Rotate the camera. Rotate is using. There we go. See, an option is just to stick it on here. But it takes up too much of the field. I don't know why we can't put it here. The train cannot be deformed here. We could literally put it here, and then we can kind of cut this field short. I don't really want to do that. It's difficult. Could we actually fit it here? If I move those bags, do you think we'd be able to put it here? Let's try. So I'll have a play around. I won't place it until I come back, but let me just cut it here and have a play, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I moved all the bits and bobs, and it doesn't look like we can place it on this bit of land here. But I think the closest we're going to get it is on here. Right there, which we're not taking up too much of the we're not taking too much of the field up, and I think this will be okay. And what we could do is we can actually just concrete this side of the using the landscaping tool, and concrete this side of the field, and we still have a decent sized field to plant crops on. So I think we're going to buy it here. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't change the land too much. So let's get our landscaping tool, and I think we can. Here we go. Raise or lower. There's smoothing. Smooth. There's a smooth function, which is what we want. So we don't want it too prominent, and make sure it's all nice and smooth. There we go. Okay, so that's smoothing it out to make it all nice and smooth. So I think that's probably the best bet. And then what we can do is we can change landscaping mode to painting, and then here you see the ground type. We can change the ground type to let's go tab as sort of concrete. So I believe we can concrete. There we go. So we can concrete this bit here. Oh, and it does cost money, so it looks like we're going to have to get a more of a loan. But let's quickly go out and have a look and see the work in progress. So there is a little bit of a lip, which is a shame, but it's kind of smooth. It's not too bad. So this is where the cows are going to be. This is where your liquid fertilizer is going to be picked at, and this is your solid fertilizer. And then here you can see some of the concrete that we put down. Actually, it's not looking too bad this side. Where are we? Okay, so yeah, there's a bit of a dip here, but to be fair, that's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. I'm quite happy with that. So what I'm going to do is going to put some concrete just around the outside, just so that the harvester is going to have room to turn around. And like I say, we've still got a good sized field here to play with. What I might do actually is, no, we're gonna actually use this field here for grass, and just use this for for standard arable farming, and just use this field here for grass, and that'll keep the cows happy. But yeah, we do need a bit more money, so let's go over to the funds. Let's take another 10,000 out, and let's go back into landscaping mode, which is here. Start landscaping. We got, oh, is that concrete? Oh, it's like a different shade of concrete. There we go. Just looking at the money. Okay, doesn't look very pretty, but it'll do the job. Okay, cool. And that'll give it enough room for the harvester to turn around and do its bits and bobs. And yeah, there we go. We've got our cow shed up. We need a few bits of equipment, obviously for cows, which we're going to have to max out our loan and buy that equipment. Let's just go back here and just check on what we need. So you need the animals. So we've got the baler. We need the silage wrapper. We could also do with this thing here, which is the forage mixer, to blend the silage, the hay, and the straw together. which will give you the TMR, total mix ration, so you can actually feed the cows. I think this one does the same thing, which is a bit cheaper, so we could buy this one. That holds 11,893 litres, very random, and this one's 16,000. So yeah, I think we get this one here, the Knight RA142. I don't think I've got any. I think these are just straw bales and use them to cover the ground for the cows. We're probably going to need one of them, but we can have a play with that. Straw bales and use them to cover the. Okay, so that's just one of these basically. And these are milk because we've got to sell our milk now, so we need a milk tanker as well. So yeah, I think that's just water, isn't it? That doesn't do milk. We'll get one of the nice shiny ones for the milk. One of these, the MKS 8, which is 8. Yeah, there we go. It just says the milk icon. And yeah, so we need one of these. So we need probably around about just under 100,000. Oh, we need a mower as well. So let's do that now. Let's take as much as we can. Hopefully we're going to have enough. Okay. Yeah, that's 255. That's a lot more than I was expecting. But yeah, let's. So what we need a mower, and hopefully we'll have. I quite like the front and the back. But what's the power requirement? That's 70. That's 160 horsepower, which is a bit. That's 90. That's 170. And what tractors? Our tractor. We got this one here. It's 150. This one's 175. It's going to be a bit low on power, to be fair. We could probably do with another tractor. So, looking around about a 200 horsepower tractor is where we need to be. Now, the 6M is perfect. But let's see what else we got here. 210 horsepower. The Massey Ferguson 770. Sorry, 7700. Yeah. That's 176,000 now. That's a trouble. I got the Valtra T series, which I like. It looks like maybe the cow version. We've got the Lamborghini, which is 224 at 184,000. That doesn't seem too bad. We get the fast track as well, which are a faithful JCB fast track at 196. That's a lot of money. We can't really afford it. I'm looking at this one. Have you got? Can you upgrade the engine? Yeah, you can to a 240. Got the attachment. We'll put care wheels on there. There we go. Yeah, trolley boat. Okay, so 193,000. We got 250. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But we have got a harvest coming as well. So we've got to harvest all this soybean. I'll tell you what. We're going to wait to do the harvesting. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to harvest this episode. There he is. He's empty. So let's just jump into you. And I said I didn't want to get rid of the Fiat, but it looks like it may force my hand and sell the Fiat for a higher horsepower tractor. Because this one here is brilliant for the field work. So is a Fiat. You know, I really like the Fiat. But when we're swimming in money, you know, I will get the Fiat again if that's the case. But yeah, unfortunately, we do need a higher horsepowered tractor. And this soybean should sell for quite a bit of money. There we go. So let's just check on the price of the soybean. There we go, 1619 at Port Southeast. So that's that should bring us a good amount of money in. Say another 10,000. That goes a long way to paying for the tractor. But yeah, I think that'd be a good shape. You could argue a new harvester as well, but we can only do one thing at a time. It's getting a bit full. There we go. So let's get Mary Jane going again. Okay. So there's a place. There's the cow shed. We've got to buy cows as well. Gosh, there's a lot to do. Now we could, in fact, just as we haven't got much money, we could just go for the side one here, and then we need a tedder and also a rake as well. The tedders and the windrow. The windrows just to stick it into lines for us. We also need a picker upper, automatic picker upper as well. One of the loading wagons. So yeah, there's a lot to buy. So I think we're gonna go with the cheaper option and just go for a side mower. I think. So that's 4 meters. That's 4.3. That's actually the cheapest of the two, and there's 80 horsepower, which means that both can do that one. What else have we got? Okay, that's the only option. So I think we're going to get the Krone GMD 4411. So let's buy that one. Okay. So we've got that. Let's go back. Spending money. We're also going to get the Knight. Let's pick this one up. And there we go. What else are we going to get? We need obviously a loading wagon. So we get the cheapest one here, which is 23,000 litres. 46,000. Yep. So we'll buy that one. Okay. And what else do we need? We need a tedder. Gosh. We could probably go with a slightly bigger one because we have a bigger field. So that's 13 meters. So I'm going to go with the more expensive one here and buy that one. So that's the tedder. That turns the grass into hay. And then we also need the windrower. So ooh, these are quite expensive. I think that, what's that one? That's 9.3, 14.8. That's 8.5. I really want to go for the 14.8. No, we're going to go for the yeah, that's double the price. We're going to go for this one, 9.3. There we go. That leaves us 95,000, and I think we're going to have to sell, unfortunately, the Fiat, and then we can buy ourselves another. Oh, we don't really need another tractor now. We'll see how we get on. So what I'm going to do actually is go into here and just repay as much as I can off. There we go. So we've got £773 to our name. But like I say, we've got this harvest coming up, which should bring us a good amount of money. So let's go and see our new equipment. Let's jump into you. Turn that beacon on. Let's go have a look. So I'm quite excited. I'm really pleased that we got our cow pasture, and we got certainly all the tools now. All the tools are no idea. I'm sure some of you are saying. Yeah, we got the tools that keep the animals alive, which is great. We got a little bit of straw built up. Oh, we also need a straw spreader as well to put the bedding down for the cows. And I haven't bought the cows yet, but I've got to get things in place ready and sorted. But let's have a look. Okay, so the windrower, got the tedder, we got the forage wagon, the picker upper, we got the TMR total mix fraction mixer. It's quite nice. Got a little readout there. It tells you how much is in there probably. And then we got the mower, the side mower as well. So yeah, so that's really good. Okay, I'm just going to. Looks like Ewan's finished. Start you again. You've missed some over there. So now this field is totally empty. We're going to grass it, and this is what's going to be keeping our animals alive. Because that field there is slightly bigger, so it'd be better to use that for arable farming. Well, just using this one for grass, just to keep the, as I said, just for the cows. Not quite sure why you missed this bit. But once this field's done, we're moving over to the other field. And yeah, in the next episode we'll be hopefully moving towards getting our own cows and moving them in. But yeah. Okay, so we've just got our first load of soybean ready to sell, and let's just check the prices. So the prices for soybean 1619 at the Porth Southeast, which we've already got, selected there. So bottom right. So I'll tell you what, we'll head down there and sell our first load of soybean. Exciting stuff. We need the money. What we could do actually is, as Ewan is busy harvesting that one, we can get Zachary here to plant grass on this field here. So we can use the Fiat, the trusty Fiat 1300 DT, which was close to getting rid of. And what I believe is the weeder here can actually plant grass, which is interesting. So if we pick up the weeder, yeah, you can see it's selected to grass. So it's canola, grass, or I'm not sure what that sign is. Let me go helper. It's that one there, which is just after. So you got sunflowers, soybeans, corn, oats, and oilseed radish. Okay, so we don't need oilseed radish. We need grass. So let's go to grass, and we can actually fill this up with seed. Fortunately, I've got no. I might have some seed up there. Is that seed or is that? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm being brave. I'm trying to reverse one of these bendy trailers. Just want to see if that's seed, and if so, how much. Pick up the seed. There we go. And check out my front loading skills. Not that much. Okay. Well, I will take it down there. Yeah, so we can get him to start planting grass in that field. So that leaves us with that nice big field there. It leaves us with this field over here, and it leaves us with a field at the top as well. There we go. Pop out here, fill up. I don't know how long this will last us for, but there we go. Okay. This has got a bigger width, and I think it uses less power, so it shouldn't take as long. Saying it's completed its task. You haven't completed your task. Okay. Why don't you... Maybe I need to do it manually. Ah, turn it on. Nope. So maybe it's something you do manually. That's not working. Why isn't that working? It's got seed. I've selected grass. I thought you can actually use this for grass. Okay, well, we'll leave that. I don't know what's going on with that one. Let's hop back into here, and I'll see you once we're down selling our first load of soybean. Yeah, so my apologies. This episode's been a bit wish-washy as such. A lot of sort of changed my mind and things like that, but yeah, I didn't actually have much time to sort of think about it. I normally sit down and think about what I'm going to be doing this episode, and today I just sort of jumped on and pressed the record button, and it shows. Hopefully, the next episode will be a bit more structured, as it were. Now this is going to bring in quite a bit of money. Yeah, look at that. Wow, £17,411. Nice bit of soybean there. Got I think Ewan's 80% full, so we'll probably do another load, I reckon. And what we'll do with that money is we'll just keep paying back off that loan until we need something. Oh, let me just lift up the forks, and just keep paying off the loan until we need something. So it's always going to look like we've got no money, but you know, the less of the loan, the lower the interest rate is at midnight. So yeah, we've got majority of the equipment now. That the next few episodes are going to be, you know, getting ready for the introduction of the cows for sure. Just need to figure out how I can plant grass on my field using the weeder, but we put the weeder to one side and we'll just use the proper seeder. And thinking about it, I think the grass does need to be manured as well, or fertilised. So it's probably better off using the seeder. It just takes a little bit longer because the seeder is quite small, and it's nice seeing all the new equipment there, isn't it? So let's get back to the other field quickly to unload you in. But yeah, so we get the Fiat using the proper seeder. Let's see if that will work. I just want to get up and unload you in first. So there's still a good chunk of that field left, so that should bring in quite a bit of money. So it looks like soybeans are a good cash crop for us. What's that? I suppose there's half a field there, plus what's in his tank. We may get two loads out of this. I'm not sure. Oh. Come on, Ewan. There we go. Okay. It's in. It works. Right, as he's doing that, let's fold this up and get rid of this. So I'm not quite sure why that's not working. If somebody wants to let me know in the comments below, that'd be great. Just put you in here for the time being. Connect with the proper seeder. Yeah, we got full seed and some fertilizer in there, which is good. So let's change that to grass, which is that one. And let's see if you will do me the honors and seed it, grass it. There we go. Okay, that seems to be working. Ooh. I want to grass the whole lot. Okay, for some reason it's not doing what I want it to do. Oh, this episode. Okay. Try that. Come on. You can do it. Looking good. There we go. Brilliant. It's probably my fault. Okay, he's cracking on. And yeah, we'll be back once we've finished this field and sell our all our soybean. And there we go, there's another load to sell, which is a shame because he's only got that one little bit there to do. But let's find out where the best selling price is for our soybean. And it's again 16.19 at the same place. So let's get on and sell that. Ewan is doing alright. He's cracking on with the field, the grass field. Okay, I just had to sort of reload him with some fertilizer and some more seed. So he should have enough now to complete that little field. Unless he's already done it. Yeah, he's nearly finished. So that'll be all grass. That'll be cool. And then we've got to get on to actually seeding the other fields, which we can get done in the next episode while we're harvesting the grass, in order to cut the grass to produce some hay, and then we will seed the other fields to produce some straw. So we'll have some hay, so we'll have some straw. And we also need a wrapper to create some silage. And then once we've got some silage, some hay and some straw, we can produce the mixed total mixed ration, and then we get some cows. So that's the plan. So I'm not going to get any cows until we've got everything in place. So it will be next episode. There's a bit of work to do off screen, I guess, in seeding the fields with some wheat or some barley or something, and obviously waiting for that to grow, ready for harvesting, and also for the grass to grow. So there is a bit of work to be done just in between episodes. But I've been banging on about cows for so long now. I just wanted to do a bit of work off screen in order to make sure that we're ready for the cows in the next episode. But yeah, this should bring in some much needed money. As you can see, the money's gone down a little bit. Because I had to buy some more seed and fertilizer. But the good news is that might be the last bit of fertilizer we buy, because obviously with cows produce waste, manure, and with that manure we can use to fertilize our fields. So fingers crossed that we can do that. Okay. So the next level, so this should be around about 17,000 again, which is great. So I'm really pleased with soybean, the yield you get from soybean, the money you get. So 17 plus 17, that's 34. So between 34 and 35,000, there we go. With the just the two fields, it's not to be sniffed at. And it's quite an easy crop to grow and to harvest, obviously, because it takes a little while. The yield isn't too big, so you're only doing we've only done 2 trips and we've done the 2 fields. So got a little bit of soybean to put back into our trailer here, and then we'll work on the fields in the meantime. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Stockoglaws. This is Farming Sim 2019. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to all your comments regarding the placement of the cow pasture, and yeah, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, which should be tomorrow. So take care, and ciao for now.